Hello, and today we'll be making a new video. Um, first time in like a month and a half, so I haven't uploaded very recently at all. So, first of all, I think I mentioned this somewhere, but I was doing a baseball GM like historic roster from 1993. So that is in progress. I think I've done like 10 of 28 teams, and then I'm on the 11th and I've done like 10 of their pitchers. So, yeah. So I've done that. Um and yeah, so I've gone that far through. 10 teams done, including the World Series champions of that year, the Blue Jays, who have John Olrud, Carlos Delgado, a very young Carlos Delgado before he was like a superstar. Roberto Roberto Alomar, Paul Molitor, Ed Sprague, Tony Fernandez, old Ricky Henderson, and Joe Carter. This team is ridiculous. But yeah, so that's the Blue Jays. The Orioles have been finished with Messina at pitcher. And then this three-man wrecking crew of a pitching rotation is ridiculous. Smoltz, Maddox, and Glavine. Like, those are three of the best pitchers of the in MLB history. And they're all on one team. Yeah, so that's just a recap of my baseball GM experiment that I'm doing, making a real roster. Now let's get into the actual video. So I have created a historical resimulation on 50% realism for with real players in basketball GM. It's been interesting so far. So the first championship run was by the Knicks. They won in 6 games in the finals after beating the Celtics and Washington Capitals. And yeah, so the Knicks won that one. Then we had a Boston Celtics three-peat led by Johnny Simmons, John Mankin, and Connie Simmons. And then Syracuse beat Fort Wayne with Ralph Siebert taking Finals MVP in his 5th season, which is insane. Because he's not, in real life, he was not even close to a good player at all. Yeah. And yeah, so that's how this simulation has gone so far. George Mikan, has never won a title but has 3 MVP awards, which is a little bit crazy. So we are this far into the league so far. Yeah. So here we go. Day 9 of games. We got the Knicks and the Pistons. Bob Cousy's on the Pistons. And the Knicks are going to take it by 21. 21 points for Sid Tannenbaum, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, 18 from Nichols and Walther, 15 from Bob Harrison, and a big-time game from the Knicks. Bob Cousy, 21, Toshev with 16, and yeah, good game for them overall. The Pistons just looking really good. George Mikan versus the 0-8 Ed Macaulay-led Olympians. And they are going to get their first win of the season. 21 for Macaulay, 18 for Calhoun, 16 for Sheffield, 26 for Mikan in the loss. He's been very, very good so far. Macaulay with a big-time game and a big win for the Olympians. Now I got the Celtics and the Lakers. Celtics by 1. And we got overtime. Ooh. Lakers by 3. Braun at the rim fouled. Hits 1. Second free throw is good. Chrysler in the mid-range puts it up. Got it. It's a 3-point Laker lead. Sharman is fouled by Dwayne Clue. And both free throws are good. Payne fouled, hits both. Sharman is fouled again, hits both again. And the Los Angeles Lakers, not yet in Los Angeles, but the Lakers take it 100-92 in overtime. 28-1 for Sawyer, 15-4 for Morgenthaler, and 15 for Delmer. 20 points for Klum and Payne, 16 for Chrysler. The Lakers have been led by Sawyer and King so far. Really, Sawyer has been carrying the load so far. And the Celtics, led by Chrysler's 22, 7-2. He's been very good for 6 years now. And here we go. This game. And yeah, okay. So we're actually going to simulate to the All-Star game. I don't know if there's any other events. Yeah, so here are the teams. Yeah, so let's look at the teams. We've got Selbo and Dolan injured for the All-Star game, but the 5-time All-Stars, we got Morgenthaler, Chrysler, and Jorgensen. And here we go. We're going to get into the game. And there's a win for the Western Conference. Yeah, so who got Finals MVP? It was Vern Mickelson of the Hawks with 21 points, 5 rebounds. And he helps them get the win. Now we're going to go straight to the playoffs. The Knicks clinched the 1 seed. All right, so the Knicks, the 1 seed in the East, making the playoffs for the 6th year in a row. They have not won a playoff series since they got to the conference finals in 49. The Bullets are the 4 seed. They have made 4 straight playoff appearances with this one. 4 in 5 years. 3 seasons, 2 second playoff appearance for the defending champion Syracuse Nationals. And Boston, just like the Knicks, are in the playoffs for the 6th year in a row. Lakers, on the other side, in the playoffs for the 2nd time, first time since 1949. Looks like the West was bad. Rochester's in the playoffs for the 4th year in 4 seasons. Their last series win was when they made the conference finals in 49. And then we got Fort Wayne, led by Bob Cousy, making it for the 3rd time in 5 years. Last year they made the conference finals, or made the NBA finals, and they are going up against Milwaukee, led by Vern Mickelson, who has made it all 3 seasons to the playoffs. So, how many teams have never made the playoffs? Okay, every current team has made the playoffs except for these inactive teams. So, yeah, all the active teams have made at least 1 playoff appearance. And yeah, here we go. So this first round is best of 3. So we got the Knicks, led by Sid Tannenbaum and their group, versus George Mikan. Here we go. Game 1 is a 8-point lead for the Bullets. It's a 6-point game. Holcomb hits both free throws. Walter, 3. No good. Rebound Simmons. Lavelli in the post. No good. Rebounded by Gallatin. Gallatin to Harrison at the rim. And 1. The Knicks have got the free throw as well. It's a 5-point game. Lavelli is fouled. Hits both. Harrison hits 1. Mikan misses both. Tannenbaum hits a 3. Bang! And with 2 seconds remaining, Holcomb is fouled. Holcomb is 5 of 6 at the line today. 74% shooter overall. Misses the first, makes the second. Gallatin turns it over at the buzzer, and the Bullets survive. What a game. The Bullets with a big win in Game 1. And now I got the Celtics and the Nationals. So the Celtics and Nationals tied at 68. Nationals by 2. Pritchard at the rim and 1. The free throw by Pritchard is good. 5-point Syracuse lead. And now the Celtics trying to answer back. It's Miner, mid-range. Got it. Big shot from Dave Miner. Pritchard, post shot. Bodying in to the post. And he misses. Chrysler the board. Chrysler, mid-range. Rims out. Harris the rebound. Nagel hits 1. Misses the second. Clue the board to Miner again. No. Pritchard is fouled. Hits both. And that should do it. The Nationals win 77-70. 16, 10, and 6 for Payne. 15 for Pritchard. 14 for Nagel. Actually, let's see if there were any... Alright, well... Were there any triple-doubles that I missed? No, only Bob Cousy's triple-double that I saw earlier. So, yeah, it's just triple-doubles back then were so rare that they were, like, very... That just showed how good a player was. Like, a player who got a triple-double was incredible back then. So the Lakers are losing by 7. Bob Davies misses, but it's 18-7 for Hazen, 19-11-2 for Meinhold, 16 for King, 15 for Sawyer, and the Royals beat the Lakers. Both 1 seeds lose their first games. And now we got this one. It's the Hawks by 8, now 5. Mickelson with 13. Bud Grant slams it down. Selbo scores. Henry at the rim throws it down on Cousy. And it gives them a 7-point lead with 27 seconds remaining. Donham turns it over. And that will do it. The Hawks take game 1 to take a 1-0 lead in the series. So, the Bullets trying to wrap up the series in 2 games. They lead by 7, and now by 5. Nichols hits both. Evans in the post, and 1. Big, tough shot for Bob Evans. The free throw is good. He stole it. Grabowski with a bucket. It's a win for the Bullets. 24 for Lavelli, 19 for Mikan, and they have won the series 20-16-5 for Mikan, 22-5-5 for Lavelli. Lavelli is an all-star for the 3rd straight season as well. The Knicks lose and get eliminated. And this is it for the Knicks this season. 3 straight seasons with losing in the first round. That is insane. And I got the Celtics up by 19. $13 for Royer in the loss. 18 for Payne. 17 for Clue. And yeah, so the Celtics force game 3. And now I got the Royals and Lakers. Can the Lakers stay alive? Yes, they will. 19 for King, 19, 5, and 12. 16 for Spicer, 16 for Davies, and that's it. We just have one game 2 left, and it's Cousy versus Mickelson. Hawks trying to end the series. And that is what they will do. 19 for Mickelson and Henry. And that's the Hawks ending it. 16-9-5 for Mickelson. 13-10-2 for Bill Henry. But Vern Mickelson in his third season, his best season in fact, gets them through in a sweep. So, free agents from this team are Shays, Donham, Ware, and Refelt. The Olympians, I know, are going to be disbanding at the end of the season. So, yeah. Here we go. Game 3's Celtics, Nationals. Nationals become the Sixers. And then we have Lakers, Royals. The Royals become the Kings. So all 4 of these teams are still in the league. Here we go. Like, in the present day, I mean. It's the Nationals up by 14. And this series is over. 17 for Payne, 15 for Chrysler, 14 for King and Harris. And the Syracuse Nationals have done it. 10-6-3 a game for Jerry Nagel. And he leads the Nationals into the next round over the Boston Celtics. Led by Hal Chrysler, Dwayne Clue, and John Jansic, and Connie Simmons, and all the people. Yeah, okay. And then, here we go. Game 3, Royals-Lakers. The Royals, they have Bob Davies, who was on the Lakers for his first 3 seasons. So this is a big game for him. It's a Lakers win by 12. 16 for Davies, 15 for Hazen and Meinhold, but 26 for Alan Sawyer to lead the Lakers through. 17-6-3 for Sawyer. And he leads the Lakers into the next round. All right, best of 5 in this one. Mikan and Pritchard going at it. The Bullets lead by 7, now 5. Mikan with 37-14-2. He is taking control of this game. Holcomb with a steal. Mikan in the mid-range. Blocked by Harris. Pritchard. Turnover. Celts mid-range. Bricks it. Nagel a 3. Brick. Rebound, Mikan on the attack, going the other way. Pritchard stole the ball. Nagel again from 3. No. And Jerry Nagel chokes. The Bullets win 83-77, 37-15-2 for Mikan. But Johnny Simmons goes down for 1 game with a sprained finger. So, here we go. The Bullets have a 1-0 lead. Let me just reload the tab because it's getting a little slow. Hawks-Lakers, game 1. This is an exciting game for these teams. Lakers by 25. This is a blowout from LA. 18 from Spicer, 14 from Sawyer. And the Lakers take their first game, game 1. And now game 2, the Bullets leading 1-0 in the series. And there's Mikan with 24-10-2 to lead them through to a 2-0 lead. But Mikan is out for 2 games with patellar tendonitis, which doesn't mean anything because if you're out for more than 4 games, you are injured and can't play. But in the playoffs, they have this thing in this game called playing through an injury, where if you are a team, you can play, like your players can play through the injury they have if they are relatively healthier. You know what I mean? If they're close to returning from their injury. All right, Lakers by 3. Really close to taking a 2-0 lead in the series. King, mid-range. Good! It's another from George King. He's got 22. Mickelson a 3. No good. Rebound Mrazovich. Lakers. King, no good. A rebound, Bill Henry. Morgenthaler stole the ball. Mrazovich is fouled. He has not taken a free throw yet. He is a 60% shooter. He somehow hits both. Mickelson three-pointer, no good. And the Lakers lead 2-0 in the series. 22-6-6 for George King. And the Bullets have done it. Oh my gosh, Jerry Nagel cut it to a 1-point game. I don't know why I didn't simulate that part. But that is it. The Bullets win the series. And George Mikan is heading to the finals. 25-15-3 a game. Lavelli 13-5-4. And that is their first finals appearance in team history. Now we got the Lakers and the Hawks. And the Lakers are going to take it themselves too. It's a sweep by both the Lakers and the Bullets. We got a Lakers-Bullets finals. Bullets have never been here. So have the Lakers. It is two first-time finalists going at it. Lakers, Bullets, best of 7. Here we go. It's the 1952 NBA Finals, Game 1. And after one quarter, it's 18-13. Halftime, 42-30 to the Lakers. And after 3, a big quarter, 29-7 to the Bullets. What just happened? And then the Lakers flipped the script with a 25-12 quarter. What is going on? Mikan in the mid-range scores. Mrazovich fouled. Hits both. Grabowski, no. Mrazovich is fouled again. Hits one. Simmons, 3 is good. Morgenthaler hits one. Grabowski, no. And Lakers take game 1, 30-15-6 from Mikan. 18 from Sawyer. Lakers win game 1. Game 2 is a Bullets win. 18-9-3 from Mikan, 16 for Lavelli, 19 from Simmons, 12 from Grabowski. The whole team steps up for the Bullets, and it's 1-1. Game 3, and the Bullets blow them out, 29-18-4 from George Mikan. And I think I know where this series is going at this point. Never mind. Lakers by 2. Mikan mid-range, no. Gets his own board. Puts it up again, no. Spicer, mid-range, no good. Lavelli in the post. Missed it as well. Morgenthaler is fouled eventually. And the Lakers win by 4. 31-16-5 from Mikan. 27-5-6 from George King. Why is he playing so well as a rookie? I don't know. Game 5. Bullets, Lakers. Lakers win by 10. 39-20-2 from Mikan, though, in the loss. 16 for Spicer and Morgenthaler. And the Lakers are on the verge of an NBA championship. They lead by 11. And there it is! The LA Lakers! Confetti falling from the sky! Not LA yet, though, but Minneapolis Lakers have won the 1952 Finals in 6 games. And let's look at so Finals MVP is George Mikan of the losing team. Wow. That is insane, but it makes sense. He also wins his 4th straight MVP award. George King wins semifinals MVP, and they are champions. First team is Pritchard, Payne, Kuzi, Tannenbaum, and the MVP Mikan. Mel Hutchins, Defensive Player of the Year, is a rookie, leading the league in steals with 2.1. And this is all the retirements. So many players. Most improved is Pritchard, 6th Man of the Year. Holcomb, Defensive Player of the Year, Mel Hutchins. And let's look at the 1952 draft, another bad draft. just like 1951. The first pick to Indianapolis. Oh, I think they get to pick the player and then they disband later. Because let's see. Indianapolis Olympians. Yeah, when did they disband? Yeah, I'm right. 1952. 4 years. How many years have they been there? Probably 4, right? Alright, just load. Okay. I'm going to reload it again because it's not really working that well. Yeah, this was their 4th year. So, yeah, they're probably disbanding after the draft or whatever. Eddie Miller gets picked by them as a center. Second pick, Dick Grote. I think he played 2 sports. Yeah, he played baseball and was a 2-time World Series champ and 8-time All-Star shortstop. That's insane. Yeah, he was a very good baseball player. That's very surprising. And he was a good basketball player too. Now, don't get me wrong. Like he's known for baseball, but his stats are good in basketball too. Monk Meineke to the Royals. All right, yeah, this draft's not good. There's no point. So, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Those are the guys that got picked. Here we go. This is where it gets a little interesting. Free agency, because most of these players were already playing on good teams. Mackley made an all-star appearance for the first time and now is leaving Indianapolis. So here we go. First day. Bob Dunham is the only player that gets signed, and he gets re-signed by the Pistons. Okay. Second day of free agency, nobody gets signed. All right, when is the first big domino going to fall? Let's find out. Ken Murray to the Olympians. I am very confused. Wait, what's going on? Wait, so it says scheduled events. Oh, they have one more year. Okay. Yeah, okay. That's why. But Ken Murray, who was just playing for Rochester for 2 years, is heading to Indianapolis, where he'll be one of their better players. Oh, here's a big one. Ed Mackley has left Indianapolis for the Hawks. So it's Mackley and Mickelson. Oh my goodness. What a duo right there. They should win, honestly. Bud Grant has left the Hawks after a year. Actually, 2 years because this is the same team. For the Knicks, where he'll be their 9th man currently. 25 days left, and we got a trade to announce. And it's Johnny Orr, Wawa Jones, Red Racha, and Jim Holstein to the Hawks. So that's, let's see where they are. Racha, wrong guy. Racha, Orr, Jones, and Holstein. So that's like backups and stuff for Bill Henry, who is right here. Wow, okay, that's a good pickup right there. Next day, Murray Wire is going back to the Lakers. So he missed out on the title. Jim Brown is back on the Knicks. All right, we're a week through. Then we got Ernie Vandeweghe to back to the Lakers. Interesting pickup right there. 20 days left in free agency. George Feigenbaum is going back to the Lakers, or not back, to the Lakers. He'll be their 3rd signee of the offseason. You guys don't know these players, like, unless you're like a hardcore basketball fans. So this is probably not the most interesting video, not gonna lie, but we're going to get to the interesting parts, like interesting years of these videos. Where the videos will have like all these players that you know, but on different teams, which is pretty interesting. So take a look out for that. Yeah. 15 days left. Evans for Mullins, both of them are not that good, except for Evans clutched up in the playoffs one time, if you don't remember earlier in this video. Elmore Morgenthaler has played for the Steamrollers, Lakers, Hawks, Royals, and now the Warriors, but he's wearing his 7th jersey now. That's ridiculous. 13 days left. Nobody signs then. And there's Norm Major to leave the Olympians for the Hawks. Okay, he's the 9th man currently. Lou Spicer to the Olympians. Another team for him. He just won a title, so he'll bring his playoff experience to Indianapolis. Leo Kubiak has been traded, so we have another trade to announce. Lionel Malamed and Dave Miner and Zeke Zawaluk. And 2 picks for Kubiak and a pick. Interesting trade right there. The Warriors making moves this offseason. All right, Mrazovich is going back to the Lakers. 5 days left. Will we have any more moves? Yes, we will. We have a trade. Another. Janata and Livingstone have been traded for each other. 2 irrelevant players for the most part. And on the last day, John Jancic has left the Celtics for the Lakers. You're joking. A guy went from the Celtics to the Lakers. Well, that's some betrayal right there. Yeah. So Bob Cousy's up to a 66. Hazen and Sawyer, 63. 62, Fred Payne. 60, Mikan. 60, Nagel. 60, Selbo. 59, O'Connell. And 58, Seymour. So that's the top 10 players in the league. The best team is Fort Wayne. The Pistons have Toshev, Selbo, and Cousy. What happened to the Hawks duo? So Mickelson's still 56. Macklin's a 58. And yeah, this team, let's see what happens next season. But the draft will have Ray Felix, Jack Molinas, Bob Hubregs, Jack George, and George Yardley. Those are 5 pretty good players. And then 1954. We got the first name most of you will probably know. Besides Cousy, who's already in the league. But Pettit. Bob Pettit. Frank Selvey, a pretty well-known player as well, but not as well-known. And Bill Russell in 56. So, yeah, and Mo Stokes over there. Elgin Baylor, 58. And 59. Chamberlain or LaRusso. Bailey Howell, Dick Barnett. That top 4 is very good. And then Robertson and West in 1960. So, yeah, that's how the drafts are looking. And yeah, the Lakers captured their first title in 1952. And let's see what will happen later on. Thanks for watching this video, and as always, until next time.